What's going on, YouTube? It's Jay Steven, and it has been a long time since I've put up a video, and thought maybe I should just throw one up real quick regarding my recent switch from the Galaxy S3 to the iPhone 5. Really liked my Galaxy S3. There were a lot of pros to it. The screen was amazing. Had a very powerful processor. The overall phone build and quality was exceptional. Again, there was picture-in-picture features. There were some really neat things about my Galaxy S3. But the reason that I had to make the change is the particular area I live in is a fringe area for Verizon, and I experience better call quality and signal strength in my area with an iPhone versus using the Galaxy S3. I did not have any problems with the Droid X, Droid Incredible, but my iPhone 4 worked great, my 4S worked great, iPhone 5 works great, has good signal in this area, but my Galaxy S3, just the signal was just not as strong. It cut in and out. I dropped calls kind of frequently. When I was in other areas, I didn't have this problem. But in the area that I lived in, it was an issue. And so just wanted to say that, hey, I use a net extender in my house. Thought the S3 was a great phone, but because the iPhone 5 got a better signal in my area, I just switched back to it. Other than that, the iPhone 5 is remarkably similar to the iPhone 4S. There are some improvements in the camera, in the addition of some microphones, but the processor is faster. But essentially, the experience itself is the same as the 4S. I would probably say if your 4S is in good condition and there's no reason to upgrade, I would probably hold out and actually get something better unless you're just dying to have 4G speeds. But other than that, I thought the 4S was a great phone, and it's remarkably similar to the iPhone 5. What the iPhone 5 has added, again, the addition of the 3 microphones, I've noticed that call quality is greatly improved on the listener side. When I plug the phone into an auxiliary port, it works out pretty darn well. There's no feedback like there was in the past with my 4S and my 4. And so, again, I appreciate the addition of those microphones. What I don't really like is I understand the switch to the digital, the lightning connector at the bottom, but I think in good faith that the iPhone 5 should have included an adapter or two, just because I have tons of accessories for my iPhone 4. I don't have any accessories for my iPhone 5 now, just a plug. One of the most important things that I thought I needed when making my switch to the iPhone 5 was a new OtterBox case. I went out and got the OtterBox case. It's a great case. I mean, it's got a kind of built-in screen protector. It's encased inside a plastic, a hard plastic protection kind of shell with a soft kind of velvety inside to it that keeps the phone from getting scratched. But what I didn't like about the OtterBox case was the hard-to-reach plugs at the bottom. It's very difficult to get to the headphone jack. And then when you actually plug the headphone jack in, unless you're using the factory one, a 90-degree headphone jack, it just isn't going to seat very well. It's not going to plug in very well. It's not going to stay in. And so that was a big letdown for me. I'm probably going to get a new iPhone case, probably a wooden one with a screen protector on there, put a Zag screen protector on there. Was really disappointed in my OtterBox case. Other than that, if you're using the factory headphones, you're not going to experience the problems I did with the OtterBox case. I mean, it's a great case. It's pretty much bulletproof, but for my particular likes and the headphones that I use the Beats Pro right now. It just doesn't make any sense to use the OtterBox case. So that's really it. I recently switched from the S3 to the iPhone 5. Both phones are great. The S3, I think, is probably a slightly better phone, and it really depends on what you're looking at. I mean, the customization versus the ecosystem that the Apple apps have, and kind of the synergy between software and hardware. But in the end, I went with the iPhone 5 because I use my phone to make calls mostly. I use it for the calendar and the email, and it just seems to work better for me. I like the email client a little bit better than the one that was on the S3. I like the call quality, so I guess really by that I just mean the signal strength, and that's it. Thank you for listening to my video, and leave a comment below. Thank you.